What's going on, everyone? Welcome back to Star Wars The Old Republic, where we are starting off heading to Belsavis in what I believe is the beginning of Act 3. So let's go and travel. Or there was a secondary mission on Quest. I feel like I'm wrong, though.
Master
Maybe that was for
SWTOR,
the Empire only.
we've arrived at Belsavis. Have you learned anything?
The Empire just launched a surprise attack there. Dangerous prisoners are free from their cells to wreak havoc down on the surface.
A mere diversion. The Emperor has only one true goal: the annihilation of all life on this world.
Okay, well, I'll stop.
Just tell me what to do.
We don't know how the Emperor intends to destroy all life on Belsavis. We do have one lead. Intelligence indicates a high-ranking Imperial named Executor Kranus recently arrived on world.
Kranus is a pure-blooded Sith, fanatically loyal to the Emperor. Whatever the plan is, he's the one tasked with carrying it out.
Not if I find him first.
Do we have any idea where Executor Kranus is now?
Enna Tabord, a member of our order, is already on the surface looking for Kranus. She'll help you find the Executor, but she isn't strong enough to stop him. That task falls on you.
Yes, Master.
Consider it done.
Go to the planet's surface and meet Enna at the coordinates I'm sending you now. May the Force be with you.
And with you. Black screen. There we go. I like Belsavis. I think it's a cool little planet. That's not the main story, is it? No, it's Flashpoint. Caliquid War. Fun Flashpoint. Not gonna do it though. Story arc,
Welcome to
Belsavis.
Makula Station, gateway to the Belsavis penal colonies. Feel free to ask me about our correctional facilities.
Can it, O5? This is a prison, not a tourist attraction. Master Jedi, good to have you aboard. Warden Plate's already okayed your admittance. I take it you're armed?
Of course.
I never go anywhere without my lightsaber.
Thought so. Normally, I'd confiscate your equipment, but the Warden wants you planetside ASAP. Given the situation, I figure he'll want you carrying.
He's expecting me?
What does the Warden want with me?
Couldn't say. Best not to keep him waiting, though. Just take the shuttle and report to the Warden immediately. And be careful, it's nasty down there.
Will do. I am gonna have to do a catch up after this then. I didn't do some heroics on my own. In between this video and the next. The Warden all the way over there. This warning was in that building. What's the other way over here? Officer Vimpor. Thank you for promptly coming up here, elevator. It's quite nice of you. Assistant Warden Grawl. Warden Plate.
So, the Jedi finally arrives. Started to think you'd gotten cold feet. I'm Warden Plate. This here's my second-in-command, Growl. Now, let's get one thing straight. This is my prison. You want to help out, bust a few heads? Fine. But you'll do things my way. Understand?
Tell me what's happening.
What's this all about?
You haven't heard? Got ourselves a planet-wide stampede on our hands. This facility houses some of the galaxy's most dangerous criminals. Was one of the Republic's best-kept secrets until the Empire caught on.
Our guards found a subspace transmitter in one of the prison wards. Crude, but functional. It must have taken decades to scrap together.
Blasted thing led the Imperials right to us. They snuck in, sprang the prisoners, and blew open the armories in a single strike.
That is not good.
You're telling me the prisoners are all free and armed?
That's the short of it. The military's already sent a few elite detachments our way. Been about as useful as a tauntaun in a sandstorm.
Last we heard, they'd lost the deep prison. Encountered some unknown species in the maximum security wing. And they're getting pummeled.
Let them sweat. Our priority is securing this level. And that means stamping out a gang of lunatics calling themselves the Condemned. They're all second and third generation prisoners. Born and raised right here in the prison. Just as twisted as the scum they're descended from.
That's weird. They were born here. Ouch.
Sounds like they got a pretty raw deal.
Save your sympathy. They're animals. Every last one. Thanks to them, our security fields are down and our access to the armories has been cut off. We're sitting naked here. If we can retake the armories and get those fields back online, we'll be in business. Then we'll... Wait, what's that?
Good shots. Good riddance.
Warden! Return fire!
Didn't quite like him.
You
Like
survived.
Growl more. Okay, Scourge. You go tank. For now.
Seal off the wing! No one gets
change it
in or
later.
out without my say-so! Kelsa, how's the warden?
Dead, sir. Clean shot to the head. I think that makes you the new warden.
I hadn't thought of that.
You can do this.
Now isn't the time for doubt, Warden. These people need you.
All right. I'll do what I can for now. Securing this station is our first priority. Another ambush like that and we're through. Our security field should keep the prisoners out. Some condemned saboteurs trashed the field generator, and the whole network is down.
Leave it to me, sir. A few tools, a little elbow grease, and I'll have that generator back up in no time.
That generator could still be crawling with prisoners. I'd feel a lot better knowing someone was watching her back.
Leave it to me.
She'll be safe. You have my word.
I'll hold you to that.
Just let me slip into something more blaster resistant.
The generator isn't far. Just keep those lunatics away from Kelsa. Give them one for the warden.
Will do. Now you're just being a rude, elevator. Teleporting up when I come in, but you're just leaving me behind now. Come on. What are your abilities? Mass Forcible, always a good one. Ground Smash, always a good one. Provoking Scream. Personal Threat. Taunt. And Threatening Strike. Get my Smash. 60. That's not a fun one. Okay. A Belsavis Welcome is the Belsavis storyline. And Venom Safeguards. No. And Anarchy. It's the class. We'll do Anarchy. Should we? Oh, you know what? We'll go do a Belsavis walk. Let's go closer. That seems to be an exit over there. So outside. Don't dismount me. Is it an inside type of thing? Can I get through here? Again, I have to kill something.
You survive.
Finally here, huh?
That should do it. Throw the switch and cross your fingers.
Grawl here. It looks like that did it. The security fields just went up. Not a moment too soon. Even better, that boost jump-started the station's internal generators. We're rerouting power to them now.
Excellent.
That's excellent news.
We're not in the clear yet, but it's a start. You did good. And thank you for looking after Kelsa. She's only a junior corrections officer. I'd hate to see anything happen to her. On that note, I just received intel from Republic Command that those condemned lunatics have already responded to our shield restoration. They just hit another armory. This one's unique, though. It's stocked with all kinds of prototype weaponry, including our new Magnetar rifles.
Magnetar rifles?
I'm assuming that's a weapon of some kind?
More or less. The Magnetar rifles were specifically designed to disrupt energy shields. The technology's experimental, but effective. Our security fields won't last against one of those things. A single shot takes a while to load up, but it could punch right through our defenses.
Okay, well, I'll secure those rifles.
Send me the armory's coordinates. I'll deal with the condemned myself.
Just make sure you get all the weapons. A single unaccounted rifle could compromise the station's security. Try not to kill anyone if you can. There's been enough death already. Bring the rifles back to the station once you've retrieved them. Grawl out.
Here, these stun grenades should take the fight out of them.
Okay. I'll say prisoners. Are these the guys that I can incapacitate? I don't think so.
Embrace the power. Embrace the power.
Some of these targets. Focus.
You survive.
Get back to you. Now, free to kill everybody else. I get it. thought I was here to destroy them. It's not. We covered the Magnetar rifles. Go get them. Can I still grenade them? Can't. Rude.
Things you should know. Tell me when you're ready to hear them.
I am ready to hear them. Talk as we go, man. Don't be standing still in order to talk. I'm all ears. Turn to Assistant Warden Grawl.
Embrace the power.
Stop. Oh, I am Scourge. I am.
Welcome back. Glad to see you made it, and with all the rifles no less. I appreciate you keeping the body count to a minimum. The last thing we need is to provoke the rioters even further. With the shield generator online and the Magnetar rifles back in our hands, we'll be safe for a while. Thank you.
My pleasure.
It was the least I could do.
You're proving yourself a real asset around here. Good news. We finally have a lead on the Condemned's ringleader. Found this holo recording on one of Plate's assassins. Take a look.
Brothers, sisters, I am Niranos. Like you, I was born into captivity, shackled by the crimes of my ancestors. Our forefathers rot in the bowels of this prison, their debt to the Republic repaid in full. Yet, here we remain, guiltless. We must stand united against this injustice. Together we will tear down these walls and seize our freedom.
Kind of agree
Goes
with
on
him.
from there, but you get the idea. This guy is bad news. He's cunning, ruthless, and worst of all, charismatic.
He actually has a point.
Sounds like he has every reason to be upset.
Don't buy into the whole hero of the people routine. He's injected just enough truth into his rants to rally his followers. Niranos is dangerous, but he's just a puppet. The Empire's been using him to provoke the inmates. Fortunately, they slipped up.
That's right. I isolated several audio cues from the recording and got a fix on its origin. Could be their headquarters.
This is the break we've been waiting for. Now that we know where they're hiding, we can finally take the fight to them.
Okay, no time to waste.
The sooner we quell this riot, the better.
Well said. Niranos and his Imperial cohorts are the brains behind the Condemned. We take them out, we end this riot. Get to their hideout. If Niranos is there, eliminate him. Otherwise, find out what they're up to. Any insight could go a long way.
Will do.
I understand completely.
Hang on to those stun grenades Kelsa gave you. Kill the Imperials if you like, but again, I'd prefer the prisoners were subdued non-lethally. Contact me when you've cleared out of the base. I'll be waiting for your report.
Where's this go? All the way down. Just fast travel back out of here. Faster that one. that's not the way to the other area, so do that next, I guess. Go up to our class mission first since it's closer, and then we'll head down south. How do we get there? Right. And if I'm mistaken by what it looks like, there's a road right there. So we had left, right, quick left. Or we head straight and left. Oh, that looks like a wall there. But it might not be. It could be lucky. Could get lucky. Looks like it's broken open. There it is. It's open. Alright, back out a little bit. Let's go here.
Report your ailments.
For him. Sell.
You are fit for duty. Return to your post.
You survived.
Stand by for examination and suggested products.
Whoa, hold on. You're the Jedi who was supposed to meet Enna, right? I know what this looks like, but I told her to wait for you. She wanted to go outside, scout the area. I warned her if the Imperials didn't get her, the escaped convicts would. Enna didn't listen.
Tell me who you are.
I want your name and rank, soldier.
I'm not a soldier. Name's Pac Taldine. I work here. Enna heard I know Belsavis better than anyone, and asked me to help her. I had no idea what I was signing up for. And I just want to get out of this alive.
How'd you die?
Jedi aren't easy to kill. What happened to Enna?
She crawled back from her scouting mission, wounded and barely alive. Said she escaped from an Imperial patrol. I tried to help her, but I'm not a medtech. She told me everything she learned out there, right up to her last breath. None of it was good news.
Did she mention Kranus?
I'm looking for an Imperial officer, a red-skinned Sith.
Enna told me the Imperials are entrenched by the main reactor. They were taking orders from a pure-blood Sith. They have heavy weapons and a ray shield protecting their position. Nobody's moving them from that reactor anytime soon.
Okay. What does the reactor do?
Why are the Imperials so determined to hold that position?
The reactor controls the security gates. The Imperials are sending troops deeper into the prison and making it impossible for us to follow them. You'll never get past the Imperial shields before their heavy weapons mow you down. We need a plan.
Simple plans work best.
What if we take out the shields?
If you overload the energy relays feeding the sector's power grid, you could knock down that ray shield. We've got ion charges here. We could plant one at each power relay, detonate them simultaneously, and short out the Imperial defenses.
Okay, I'll do that. You stay here.
Give me the ion charges. Keep an eye on Enna's remains. See they're treated with respect.
Contact me when all the charges are in place. I'll detonate them from this control room. Good luck. And watch your back.
Do. There's no need to disprove, Scourge. You'd be a liability out there. Probably end up failing his mission. Better this one. More efficient. around them. Oh, let's go this way. Yeah, this way's safer. Guaranteed. Instead of heading up there and south, may not be able to get through. Don't you pull. Nope, he pulled. Okay.
You survive.
Okay.
Pack, the ion charges are all in place. Take down that Sith ray shield.
I read you. Detonating the ion charges now. That cleared the way. Now comes the fun part. Taking on Sith heavy weapons. Good luck. I'll be standing by.
Too. Okay, closer one is crisis prevention. So let's go do that. Right there. Hopefully. It's not an instance, apparently.
Feel the power of the Sith.
Acting Belsavis. 800. I feel like I should have these achievements by now, considering how many hours I've played the game in the past. Oh, which one's faster? Choose one.
You survived.
On a bit over time, this one.
Grawl, The leaders aren't here, and you're gonna want to hear this.
A neural disruptor? Can they even do that?
It's possible, sir. Would incapacitate us all. However, I should be able to recalibrate the security shields to block out its effects.
Do it. I don't want to be a twitching, drooling heap when the condemned get here. That's one crisis averted. But you better get back here fast. Once they realize the disruptor didn't work, they'll attack in force.
Okay, on my way.
I'll get there as soon as possible.
Hurry back as soon as you can. Grawl out.
Will do. See if I can make it back out when they respawn. Do our class mission first. It's one person. Skip. I can't. Nobody respond. Wonderful. No bonus, no need to kill him. Yeah, almost nobody. Just in time. Okay. All we gotta do is head over here to the right. Do a little curve over to the left. Wonder if you were supposed to go over. No, because it did it one at a time, didn't it? Yeah. It did it one at a time. If I'm not mistaken. I was thinking maybe you were supposed to go here first and then loop over here and head up to Anarchy, where we're currently heading.
Finished.
Apparently not. I think it was a one at a time thingamajig. Quest.
Feel the power of the Sith.
There's no bonus, so if we can skip, let's skip. Already over time. 5 minutes.
I've been expecting you. The fool who defied the Emperor's glorious will. Do you even understand what you threw away when you turned against him? Do you realize what others would give to serve his bidding?
Who are you? Where's Kranus?
Well, I never thought to ask if the pure-blood Sith leading the assault team was male.
Colonel Harith, Kranus' lover. If she's here, he can't be far.
Silence, traitor. My words are not meant for you.
Colonel Harith, status report.
The reactor is offline and this area is sealed, Executor. The Jedi is here. Our distraction worked perfectly.
Can't win.
We both know how this is going to end. Surrender now, and you'll be treated fairly.
The strong do not fear death. We embrace it. Soon, all life on this world will be destroyed. You, me, Kranis, all of us sacrifice for the Emperor's glory. He will become immortal, all-powerful. He will raise up all those who served with true devotion, and together we will rule the galaxy.
You are insane.
The Emperor can't bring you back to life. The dark side only brings destruction.
You refuse to see the truth. I don't have to defeat you, just slow you down. You've lost.
We will meet again at the Emperor's side, my love.
Let death take us all.
Oh, he's in a shield. Okay. Boring. Now for that to go down.
You survive.
Cowards, a lot of them.
Let's get this up and running again.
Oh, Scourge.
Thank you for slaying Colonel Harith. Her death at your hand has surely marked her as one of the chosen. She will receive a place of honor when the Emperor grants us eternal life.
You're not going to win.
The Emperor will never complete his ritual. Not as long as I'm alive.
This delay has cost you. Now you cannot stop what is to come. The Emperor's will is inevitable.
Pack, come in. Executor Kranis isn't here. He's already gone deeper into the prison.
Maybe we can track him using the prison surveillance systems. Let me see what I can cook up. Republic reinforcements are finally on their way to secure that generator. Head back to my position. I'll start searching for Kranis.
Will do. I fast travel to you? Can. Nice.
I'm picking up lots of chatter on the comm network. Here, listen to this.
Alert! Alert! This is Dr. Gantrell. Our sector is overrun. We've taken refuge inside one of the unused containment vaults.
This is the only distress call we can send. Can't risk those blood-skin fiends tracking our signal. Dr. Gantrell, out.
Dr. Gantrell.
What does Dr. Gantrell do for the prison? Is he a medic?
No, a scientist. Dr. Gantrell and his team were working in the high security wing. Clearance way beyond my position. They all have subdermal tracking chips, so the Republic can locate them in an emergency. Dr. Gantrell must have figured we'd use the chips to find which vault they're hiding in.
Okay, let's do it.
Just give me the coordinates.
The Imperials disabled all the monitoring stations, but if you repair them, I can pinpoint Dr. Gantrell's location.
Okay. Hope we're not too late.
If Kranis already found him, Dr. Gantrell is probably dead.
We still don't know the Imperials plan to destroy Belsavis, but there must be a reason he's after Dr. Gantrell. Call me when you get the monitoring stations up and running. I'll use them to locate the doctor.
Influence gain. Bunch of stuff.
Embrace the power.
I plan to. You don't gotta keep reminding me. speak to him again.
You survive.
Upstairs? Apparently I am. Let's kill these last 3 people. Just because we're already overwhelmed. May as well. That extra level of experience.
It's too late. We held them off for a while, but they broke through. Most of our personnel fell back to the armory, but Kelsa, she was a model officer. Those animals cut her down without a second thought. Would have been a massacre if you hadn't warned us about that disruptor. Oh, they'll die for this. The Condemned, the Imperials, and Niranos.
Where's your restraint?
I thought you wanted to resolve all this without violence.
I've exhausted my mercy. Those maniacs want a bloodbath. I say we give it to them. They're barricaded in the control room. We prevented them from slicing the central terminal remotely. Now they're trying to access it manually. I saved one of the Magnetar rifles for you. Should get you through the security fields. Get in there and finish this.
Okay. Guessing it's the right thing.
How do you work this thing? This antiquated tech is older than... Niranos? Company.
Master Jedi, my grandfather told me of your kind. I see now his stories were true. I'm glad our paths have finally crossed.
Surrender. Now.
Stand down, Niranos. Put a stop to this madness.
Never! We've come too far to just crawl back into our cells. Neither I nor my comrades have committed any crime against the Republic. We will have our freedom, one way or another.
Do shut up, Niranos. No one wants to hear another speech. Just kill this upstart.
We came to negotiate, Imperial. Fight your own battles.
Speak for yourself. I'll take a fistful of Imperial credits over your crusade any day.
At least a few of you animals know the meaning of loyalty. As for you, Niranos, you can die with the rest.
You survive.
My own men, throwing me to the Imperials for a few credits.
Only a lifetime in prison will breed that kind of desperation. But please, put down your weapon and let us speak. No one else needs to die today. I would have negotiated sooner, but those Imperial watchdogs wouldn't allow it.
Not with the Imperials?
I thought they were your allies. Why the sudden change of heart?
The Empire's aims were never ours. They extended a helping hand, only to catch us by the throat. But if words are not enough, allow me to prove my sincerity. Attention, my fellow condemned. This is Nyranos. Lay down your arms. It's time we resolve this peacefully.
Stop right there, you murdering scum! You won't poison this prison anymore! Why are you just standing there? Kill that lunatic so we can end this madness!
That is not how I do things.
The Jedi never kills without reason, Graal. Let's hear what he has to say.
You're not gonna listen to that madman, are you? How could you just forget everything he's done?
Neither I nor any of the condemned have ever been convicted of a crime. We merely inherited our ancestors' sentences. All we want is our freedom. Perhaps a small piece of land on Belsavis, where we can live in peace. We deserve that much.
Only thing this nutcase deserves is a blaster bolt between the eyes. If you don't kill him, I will!
You've heard our demands. Do what you will. Just know that I'll die before I return to that cell.
People are innocent.
Nyranos is willing to forget the past, Graal. It's time you did the same. Do the right thing and help him settle his people.
Yes, you're right. This has gone too far. You'll have your freedom, Nyranos. You're going to work for it. I expect you and your people to help us restore order here.
Agreed. And thank you for seeing reason. We will not forget this.
Relief.
I'm just glad we were able to settle this without any more violence.
As am I.
The sector is more or less secure now, but a Colonel Hauer has been asking for assistance in the high security wing. I told him I didn't have any men to spare, but that you might be able to lend a hand. He's expecting you now. You go on ahead. We've got things under control here. Just be careful. The innermost wings are real madhouses.
Facing a lot of disapproval from Lord Scourge. But again, doesn't really matter nowadays. And we are going to be ending it here, I believe. Yeah, we have nothing left to do in this area. So, thank you for watching, and as always, have a great day. We will see you next time.